guys, welcome back to Honest Lifestyle. I'm Khushi and today I'll be talking about one of the zero waste products that I've started preparing by myself at home. I've also spoken in my earlier videos about products like wet baby wipes or adult wipes and floor cleaners that I completely make from scratch at home, and they are zero waste, they are non-toxic and they don't contain any harmful chemicals. Same way I've started preparing my own soap from quite some time now. I think from last November we have not purchased even a single bar of soap. Making my own soap not only helps me get rid of the additional plastic that comes into home, but it also helps me avoid the chemicals and the toxic materials that are present in the store-bought soaps or the market-based soaps. Now, it's not necessary that you have to make your own soap at home if you have to go zero waste. There are a lot of sustainable brands out there now which have started preparing and selling ethical and sustainable products, especially soap bars, so you can always reach out to them. However, I personally enjoy the entire process of soap making, and I love how I can customize it based on my needs and my mood, and I can play around with the things that I add into the soap. So basically there are two ways of preparing soap. One is the cold pressed method of preparing soap, in which you prepare the soap base also from the scratch. It needs you to combine liquids, oils and sodium hydroxide, that is lye, in the right proportion and make the entire thing from the scratch, and then combine your own colors and things like that. The other way of soap making is called the melt and pour method, in which you can already purchase the pre-made soap base, wherein you don't have to get in touch with all those chemicals and things like that, and you can just customize it as you need. So I will be showing you the melt and pour method because with the baby around I didn't really feel comfortable handling chemicals, and those chemicals are very difficult to handle because you need to have proper precaution. It can burn through the skin if you don't take precautions, if you don't wear goggles and things like that. So I felt there was no point in going ahead and purchasing plastic again in the name of goggles or the gloves and lot of those things. So I used melt and pour method. It's much safer and it's easily customizable as well. There are a lot of melt and pour bases out there which are present. There are vegan options, there is coconut milk base, goat milk base, and then glycerin milk base, and then you can just play around with it. So today I'll be showing you two kinds of soap that I love preparing. One is oats and honey, and the other one is turmeric and kesar. Both of them are extremely good. They work really well on the skin, and they are really easy to make. You can customize it further if you want and however you want. So let's get started.
Well, to start with, you will need the soap base of your choice. Here I am using goat milk soap base. Cut strips into small pieces as we will melt it later. Make sure you use serrated knife and clean kitchen tools. You can roughly take up soap base as per your mold or measure it. I usually chop it up roughly and see how much would fit in my soap molds. Here I'll try to make two big and one small soap. For measuring purpose, you can make about 10 to 12 bars of soap from 1 kg of base. You can find soap base in local stores, or I'll leave the link to few of my favorite bases in the description box. Now I'll melt the soap base in microwave, first for 30 seconds, and then give a stir and repeat for 10-second intervals until the base is completely melted. You could also melt it using double boiler method or directly on the stove. Just be careful not to burn it and stir continuously. Now I'm adding around 6 spoons of powdered regular oats and 4 spoons of honey, giving it all a good mix. Oats work as great exfoliators. It removes dirt and oil from clogged pores. It's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant in nature, helps treat dry skin, removes dead skin cells, and helps treat acne. Honey is antibacterial and antiseptic. It helps in balancing bacteria on the skin. It's full of antioxidants that boost production of collagen, so it prevents aging and helps boost natural glow. After this, you can also add around 10 to 15 drops of your favorite essential oil like lavender or rosemary for every 6 bars of soap. I've added links to most suitable essential oils for soap in the description box. You can check it later. Sprinkle few pieces of oats in the mold, but don't overdo it or else it will turn into an exfoliating bar. Trust me, I've been there. You need it to be a soap, so just sprinkle few pieces in the end. Pour the mixture into your soap mold and set it aside. I'm also spraying isopropyl alcohol. It helps to get rid of the air bubbles on the soap. You can completely skip this step. I also don't usually do it. Now let's melt soap base for turmeric and kesar soap. Once melted, add turmeric pinch by pinch till you reach the desired color. Turmeric helps reduce acne and scars. It's anti-inflammatory and calms skin. It's also known to help in detanning. Add few strands of kesar. If you want, you can also skip kesar completely. I sometimes add it as it helps with skin lightening. It's antifungal in nature, so it also helps with acne, pigmentation and removes tan. Add 2 spoons of sweet almond oil for about 4 soaps. My soap base was less, so it's a lot of oil for it. I should have taken more soap base. I add almond oil as it reduces the puffiness and under eye circles. It also helps reverse sun damage, stretch marks, prevents acne and is very good for treating dry skin. Almond oil is also known to improve cell turnover. After you pour the mixture into the mold, set it aside for around 4 hours and then you can demold the soap, or you could also keep it in the fridge for faster results. Once you demold the soap, you can store these soaps in cool, dark and dry place. Sometimes soap bars may sweat. Well, basically glycerin in the soap attracts moisture from air, which then forms on the surface of the soaps. It is known as soap sweating. You could avoid it by wrapping it in a thin plastic sheet, but I honestly don't use plastic and I just wipe the soap bar before first use. So guys, there you have it. 2 easy soaps to make at home and go zero waste and chemical free. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more videos on emotional health, minimalism, low waste lifestyle and productivity. See you soon, take care and stay healthy.